mornings can be the most important time of the day for diabetics. What you do in the first few hours after waking up can either help you stabilize your blood sugar or send it into a dangerous spike that lasts all day. And the worst part? Many diabetics don't even realize that their morning habits are making their condition worse. But here's the good news, making small changes in your morning routine can help you balance your glucose levels, boost your energy, and prevent diabetes complications before they even start. And today, in this video, we're going to break down the top 5 best morning habits that every diabetic should follow every single day to keep their blood sugar under control. Some of these habits may surprise you because they go beyond just diet and exercise. And make sure to watch until the end, because habit number 1 is the ultimate game changer. It's something that most diabetics completely overlook, yet it can transform your blood sugar levels in just a few days. Welcome to Health Hub, your go-to channel for science-backed health tips. If you're new here, make sure to subscribe because we simplify complex health topics to help you control diabetes naturally. Now, let's jump into the morning habits you need to start doing right away. Number 5, start your day with hydration, but not just water. Most diabetics wake up dehydrated without even realizing it. And dehydration is a hidden cause of high blood sugar. When your body doesn't have enough water, your blood becomes more concentrated, which causes glucose levels to rise. But the problem is, drinking plain water isn't always enough, especially in the morning. That's because overnight, your body loses important electrolytes like sodium, potassium, and magnesium. And if you wake up and drink just plain water, you're not replacing those lost minerals. Plus, dehydration triggers the release of vasopressin, a hormone that forces your liver to release more glucose into your bloodstream. This means that even if you haven't eaten anything, your blood sugar can spike first thing in the morning. So, what's the solution? Instead of just drinking water, you need to hydrate smartly by adding blood sugar-friendly minerals and compounds. One of the best ways to do this is by drinking warm lemon water with a pinch of Himalayan salt. The electrolytes in Himalayan salt help restore hydration, while lemon slows down glucose absorption. Another great option is fenugreek water. Several studies show that fenugreek seeds can lower fasting blood sugar levels by improving insulin sensitivity. Apple cider vinegar is another powerful addition to your morning drink. A study published in the Journal of Diabetes Research found that taking apple cider vinegar before meals can reduce fasting blood glucose levels by up to 20%. That's because vinegar slows down carbohydrate digestion, preventing post-breakfast blood sugar spikes. So, instead of reaching for plain water, try one of these hydration boosters to set your blood sugar on the right track first thing in the morning. And speaking of setting your body up for the day, this next habit is absolutely essential. Number 4, do light morning movement, even before breakfast. Most people think exercise only matters later in the day, but if you have diabetes, what you do in the first 30 minutes of waking up can completely change how your body handles blood sugar for the rest of the day. That's because when you wake up, your body naturally releases cortisol, a stress hormone that raises blood sugar. This is part of the body's natural process to get you up and moving, but if you don't manage it properly, it can lead to high fasting glucose levels. The best way to counter this morning glucose spike: gentle movement. But here's the key, you don't need to do an intense workout. In fact, heavy exercise in a fasted state can cause your body to release even more cortisol, leading to an even bigger blood sugar spike. Instead, you want to focus on low-intensity movement that activates your muscles without stressing your body. For example, doing a 10-minute morning walk can help your muscles soak up excess glucose and stabilize insulin sensitivity. Research shows that even a short walk after waking up can lower blood sugar by up to 30%. Another great option is gentle stretching or yoga. Certain poses can stimulate the pancreas and improve insulin function. Plus, if you combine movement with sunlight exposure, you get another huge benefit: vitamin D. Studies show that low vitamin D levels are directly linked to insulin resistance, and getting just 10 to 15 minutes of morning sunlight can help regulate your blood sugar naturally. So, instead of staying inactive in the morning, get moving, even just a little bit. It can make a huge difference in how your body processes glucose throughout the day. And speaking of things that can spike or stabilize your blood sugar, that brings us to habit number 3, which is all about breakfast. Number 3, eat a high-protein, low-carb breakfast, no sugary cereals. Breakfast can either be your biggest blood sugar stabilizer or your worst enemy. Many diabetics make the mistake of eating high-carb breakfasts, like toast, cereal, or even fruit juice, without realizing how much they're spiking their blood sugar. The reason is simple: carbohydrates turn into glucose, and when you eat too many at once, your blood sugar can skyrocket. This leads to a huge insulin release, and within a few hours, you're left feeling tired, hungry, and craving more sugar. It's a vicious cycle. But here's the solution: start your day with protein and healthy fats. Why? Because protein and fat slow down the absorption of glucose, preventing sudden spikes. Studies show that eating at least 25 grams of protein at breakfast can help reduce cravings, balance blood sugar, and improve insulin sensitivity. Some of the best high-protein breakfast options include eggs with avocado, Greek yogurt with chia seeds, or a protein smoothie made with unsweetened almond milk, flax seeds, and berries. These foods not only keep you full longer, but they also help control blood sugar levels for hours after eating. And here's something interesting: a study published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition found that people who ate a high-protein breakfast had lower blood sugar levels throughout the entire day compared to those who ate a high-carb breakfast. So, if you want stable blood sugar and sustained energy, ditch the sugary cereals and opt for a protein-packed breakfast instead. And speaking of things that make a huge impact on blood sugar, habit number 2 is a must-do if you want to improve insulin function naturally. Number 2, take your blood sugar supplements in the morning. A lot of diabetics rely only on diet and medication, but there's one major piece missing: the right supplements. And if you take them at the right time in the morning, you can supercharge your blood sugar control for the entire day. Now, here's something most people don't realize: timing matters. Certain supplements work far better when taken in the morning because that's when your body is most insulin resistant due to the natural cortisol spike. By taking your blood sugar supporting supplements early in the day, you can reduce those spikes and improve insulin function before your first meal. So, what are the best supplements for diabetics? One of the most powerful ones is berberine. Research shows that berberine can lower fasting blood sugar by up to 20%, and it works almost the same way as metformin, but naturally. It activates an enzyme called AMPK, which helps your cells use glucose more efficiently. But here's the key: it's best absorbed on an empty stomach, which makes morning the best time to take it. Another great supplement is magnesium. Studies show that up to 80% of diabetics are deficient in magnesium, and that's a huge problem because magnesium is essential for insulin function. In fact, people who take 400 milligrams of magnesium per day see a significant drop in fasting blood sugar and better insulin sensitivity over time. Plus, magnesium helps with nerve health and muscle relaxation, which can prevent diabetic complications down the line. Then there's alpha-lipoic acid, ALA, which is one of the best supplements for reducing insulin resistance and preventing nerve damage. ALA works by enhancing glucose uptake into cells, meaning your blood sugar stays more stable throughout the day. And just like berberine, it's best absorbed in the morning on an empty stomach. Cinnamon is another natural option that works surprisingly well. A study published in the Diabetes Care journal found that taking just 1 to 6 grams of cinnamon per day can reduce fasting blood sugar by up to 29%. The reason? Cinnamon mimics insulin, helping your body process sugar more effectively. And let's not forget chromium and zinc. Chromium helps insulin do its job better, while zinc reduces blood sugar levels and improves wound healing, something that's especially important for diabetics. Research shows that people who supplement with 200 micrograms of chromium see better glucose control within just a few weeks. So, instead of just focusing on food alone, adding the right supplements in the morning can give your body the extra support it needs to manage blood sugar effectively. And when you combine this with the next habit, you'll be giving your body the best possible start every single day. Number 1. Manage your stress and get morning sunlight. Most diabetics focus only on food and exercise, but stress management is just as important, if not more. Here's why. Stress directly increases blood sugar levels. And the worst part? Most people don't even realize how much their morning stress levels are silently sabotaging their glucose control. When you wake up, your body releases cortisol, the stress hormone. This is normal, but if your cortisol levels stay too high for too long, it can cause insulin resistance and lead to higher fasting blood sugar. That's why diabetics who are constantly stressed out struggle to control their glucose, no matter how healthy they eat. So, what's the best way to lower morning stress levels and control cortisol? The answer is morning sunlight and mindfulness. Getting at least 10 to 15 minutes of morning sunlight does two major things. It lowers cortisol naturally and increases serotonin, which helps reduce stress throughout the day. Plus, sunlight triggers vitamin D production, and studies show that diabetics with low vitamin D levels are much more likely to have poor insulin sensitivity. In fact, a study published in the Journal of Endocrinology and Metabolism found that getting enough sunlight exposure can reduce fasting blood sugar levels by improving insulin receptor function. That means your body uses insulin more efficiently, leading to better glucose control. But that's not all. Practicing simple stress-reducing activities like deep breathing, meditation, or even just taking a few moments of quiet time in the morning can help lower cortisol and stabilize blood sugar. Even a short 5-minute breathing exercise can reduce stress hormones, improve heart rate variability, and enhance insulin sensitivity. Some studies even show that practicing mindfulness for just 10 minutes per day can lower fasting blood sugar by up to 10% over time. So, instead of rushing into your day stressed and overwhelmed, take a few minutes to step outside, get natural sunlight, and practice a calming activity. It might seem like a small change, but it can make a massive difference in your blood sugar control. And now that we've covered all 5 powerful morning habits, let's wrap this up with the most important takeaway. Conclusion. So there you have it, the top 5 morning habits every diabetic needs to follow for better blood sugar control, more energy, and improved overall health. Let's do a quick recap. Start your day with the right hydration, not just plain water, but with minerals that actually help stabilize blood sugar. Move your body first thing in the morning, even if it's just a 10-minute walk, it helps prevent glucose spikes. Eat a high-protein, low-carb breakfast, ditch the sugary cereals and start your day with something that keeps blood sugar stable. Take the right blood sugar supplements in the morning. Berberine, magnesium, ALA, and chromium can help naturally improve insulin function. Manage your stress and get morning sunlight, lower cortisol, increase vitamin D, and set your body up for better glucose control. Now, here's the key, These habits only work if you actually do them every day. Small, consistent changes make a huge impact over time, so start with just 1 or 2 of these habits and build from there. And if you found this video helpful, make sure to subscribe to Health Hub because we bring you the best science-backed tips to help you manage diabetes naturally. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.